everyone knows my city, but what do they really know? Do they really know the real life and my neighborhood? You may see images of my city and you would instantly recognize, but if you see my neighborhood, you wouldn't know where you are. You wouldn't see the marble, the amazing structures of ancient Greece, but you would see the modern side of my world. You would see my neighborhood living today and struggling to pass to tomorrow. You try to see different kinds of people trying to make a living, working throughout the city. You would see Orthodox religion being evident in all neighborhoods, but still without contributing to everyone's lives. And you would see people improvising every day with everything, gathering leftovers and forgotten things to modify and try to make their life different. But what happens in the building? If you look above, you won't see vibrant families, but you will see forgotten elder people. And then, even though they're there, the city is not made for them. They would never be able to walk around the streets. They would be struggling. You would see tired or retired employees from the municipality trying to make something, or maybe just having recreational activities. But there's no real life opportunities there. There are scarce opportunities of work all over the center of the city, and the only signs that you can see still lit are those of bars and entertainment centers. And during the day, you may see children playing in the streets, but then how come they're playing the time of school? And then you walk around the center and you see all those kind of grocery shops and all those people that have traveled from the end of the world to live and to find a new way of living in my neighborhood. And then you walk around the center and there are all those vintage shops with fragments of past lives. And then once I discovered their big image of a two-headed eagle that shows the dream of East and West. And this is something so important for my city, a city which is half demolished. And the best example to explain why East and West is important is another landmark of my city, which is not the Acropolis, but it's the Greek moussaka, which is something that everyone would recognize that it's the most important ingredient of modern life in Greece. But is this something Greek, really? What is moussaka made of, really? So if one would describe it, it comes of two things. It comes from a Far Eastern recipe of aubergines mash with several spices from the one hand side, and with bechamel cream from the other hand side, which comes from France. So why this is such a unique and important recipe, and why does this identify also as something important for the city? There is one person behind the idea of the moussaka, is Nicolas Tselementes, a person who in the beginnings of the century was a great admirer of all Eastern culture, but went to study in France. And when traveled back home, he decided to combine and reinvent Greek cuisine. And that was really important for him. So he invented something so important like the Greek moussaka, because he would want to change life forever. That's what he would say. He would want to change how people perceive food and how they perceive their life in general. And he decided to do that through inventing and re-establishing Greek cuisine. And I think that's what's important in everything in my city, because even though it's so chaotic, so different, and so difficult to live within, it has all those different ingredients that bring in life and creativity and bring new opportunities for all. And that's it.
That's very good.